show you guys how to draw a couple of these um, pieces for the Unabox in my.sketchup. So go ahead and go to my.sketchup.com and go ahead and launch the web app. Okay, so the first piece that I'm going to draw, this one is pretty simple except for the cutout hole in the middle. I'm going to draw this one to begin with, and so it would be nice to have the paper copy right by where you are, but I'm just going to go ahead and pull it up right here on my screen and show it in split screen. So I wonder if there's, yeah, that'll be nice. I can see the dimensions just a little bit better if I zoom in. Okay, so I've got the drawing that I want. I recommend drawing these in top views. So you're going to want to take the little man out if you haven't already started and you've already got him out. And then I would recommend that you go to switch to views, and then I would say use your top view and then switch to parallel projection, just like that. And then you can hide that menu to get it out of your way. Okay, so this first piece here has lots and lots of little notches in it, but it's actually not very hard at all to draw. It's just all straight lines. So you're going to start with your straight line tool, and then you're going to start. I recommend maybe not start on the origin. You might lose your line on the green axis. So start right there, just any random spot, because this is your first line. And if you look over here on my drawing, I am going to start with this corner right here. So I'm going to start by drawing a line that's 1 5/16 inch high. So to do that, I'm not going to just click randomly. I'm going to make sure that my line is locked in on my green axis, and then I'm going to start typing the dimension that I want. 1 space 5 divided by 16. Okay? And as you can see, it drew a very small line. That's because we're zoomed way out. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so that I can see that. Okay, good. Now I want to go ahead and I've drawn this right here. I want to draw out for my notch. And if the dimension is not specified, it's going to be 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go this way. 1 divided by 2. That gives me 1/2 inch. And then, if you see right here, I'm going up by 1 5/16. So lock onto the green axis, be 1 space 5 divided by 16. Enter. Okay, then I'm going to cut back 1/2 inch if it's not specified. And then I'm going to go up 1 space 11 divided by 16. And then I'm going to cut back out 1/2 inch, 1 divided by 2. And then I'm going to go up 1 5/16. You'll notice that a lot of these dimensions are repeated. So this is going to be 1/2 for the notch. And this dimension right here is not specified. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that blank. If it's not specified, you might be able to figure it out from the context if you just wrap around the other way. So I'm going to start back from this direction, remembering that I started here, so I need to work back this direction. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to go 1 5/16 right there. Then I'm going to go up 1/2 inch. I'm going to go over 1 5/16. I'm going to go down 1/2 inch. I'm going to go over 11/16. Then I'm going to go up 1 5/16. And then I'm going to go over 1/2 inch. Then it looks like I've slightly cut this off right here. That is 1 5/16. So 1 5/16. Cut back in 1/2 inch. Go up 1 11/16. And then back 1/2 inch. And then I'm right here. So I'm going to go ahead and go up 1 5/16 inch. And then I'm going to cut back 1/2 inch. I'm going to go up 1 5/16. I'm going to go over 1 5/16. I'm going to go down 1/2 inch over 1 5/16, up 1/2 inch over 11/16. I'm right here at this point. And then I'm going to connect back. Now here's a way I can check my work. This space right here from here to here should be the same as this to this, which is 1 5/16. So I'm just going to use my tape measure to verify. And if you look down here, it came out perfectly. So I've got my first component. Awesome. Okay. If you feel like you've got it, go ahead and start drawing. I am going to show you how I would do one of the angled pieces. So let me pan over, get a good little zoom on this, and I am going to show you perhaps one of the angled pieces. So here's a good piece to start with. Okay, so I know I'm going to start somewhere up here because my piece is going to reach downward. So I'll start right here, and I'll start by drawing a line that's 4 and 5 divided by 16. I don't think I put that in right if you saw me type it in wrong. 4 and 5 divided by 16. Okay, then it says to go down 5 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go down 5 and 1 divided by 4. Then I could guess and try to get the angle right, but I don't think that would be a good idea. I think instead it would be better to draw the line that I know, 2 3/4. So I'm going to draw that one, 2 and 3 divided by 4. Now I can connect it back, and now I've got the nice little angle that I was looking for from that piece. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And that's really all you need to do. This one right here will be a little bit tricky with the in-cut angles. I can help you work through that when you get to that one. This one is pretty simple. I don't see that should be hard. The circles, let me show you how I do that. It's really not hard. So you start by going 1 inch this way, go 1 inch this way, 1 inch this way, and then connect it back to make a perfect square. Okay, the circle would be the most challenging part, but it tells you the offsets that you need to have. So what I would do is I would make several guidelines here. The first I would do is just find the very center of the line. So just do some 1/2 inch just to find the very center of the circle. Then you just need to do one more. You need to go 3 divided by 8, and that gives you the distance from this edge to the outside diameter. And then you just change this to the circle tool. Start your circle there, make sure it's there, and that should be good to go. You can delete your guides, and you can cut out the piece in the middle, and that should work. Okay, if you have any other questions, let me know. It is important for you to save your work, so I'm going to show you how I do that. Go up here to save. If you're already signed in, it should give you an option to double click on SketchUp, name your project. So we'll call this Unabox, and now it is saved. Now every time I make a change, it will give me an option to save my most recent progress. I would recommend that you save frequently because you never know what could happen. Your battery could die, and you would definitely want your progress to be saved. Let me know if you have any issues. I hope this is a fun assignment for you guys.